Hey, hi, YouTube family. This is Rohan, and today we are going to learn about some of the basic geometry things which can help you understand mathematics better. The first and foremost is a point. You can see a point, and that is basically the beginning of the journey in geometry. Okay, and you can say point doesn't have any dimensions because there's no side to it. Simply a point, and most of the things in mathematics are abstract because our world is a 3D in nature. So that becomes quite difficult to have two-dimensional things in the universe. But it's an abstract idea, but it works. And on a very small scale of three dimensionals, you can consider it as two dimensional. So the mathematics works out. And if you have another point, okay, like here, and if you join that 2 points, you get a line, and line has one side, so you can say it is one dimensional. It can be said as a side length. You measure it in meters and so on and so forth. And if you have two lines, then you get an angle of sorts. And basically you have two sides, and the distance between them is measured through an angle. We have two sides, and you can say it's a two dimensional. And we can have three things, but this is not three dimensional. Basically, if anything can be defined uh, on a plane is called a two-dimensional. So although there are three sides in here, this is also two-dimensional because it can be drawn on a plane of a paper. And when you have four sides, you have something like this, which is quadrilateral called four sides. And if you have all the sides equal, it's called rhombus. If all the sides is equal, means rectangle, it's called square. If opposite sides are equal, sorry, if the opposite sides are parallel, we can call it parallelogram. Opposite sides are equal, have an angle, right angle, it's called rectangle, and so on and so forth. And obviously, among all this, we do have circle, and of course there are many other shapes, cones and all, and but those are some advanced things you can consider. And so what we are looking for in geometry, you should always know and understand the area and perimeter or circumference of these things. And how do you find that? Is basically very simple. All the things are logical, proved, and so on and so forth. Uh, for example, let's we can you can go ahead and learn the formula, and that's not a big deal. But you can try to find the understand the idea. So let's consider a rectangle. Okay, and rectangle is, you want to know the perimeter. Perimeter is basically the length of the shape. So if you have length here, breadth here, breadth here. So if you add all of them, that is a perimeter, and that's true for all the shapes. So it's very simple. You get the definition and you add them, okay, and you get the answer. But for area, how do you find an area of a rectangle? And you know the answer perhaps because you know the formula. It's length into breadth. But how do you get a length into breadth in the first place? Uh, okay, how do you get length into breadth in the first place? Basically, you consider area means the whole area which the shapes covers. We tell that it the area. So how can we cover the whole area? This whole area, how can we cover so that we have the area form? What we can do is we can keep one length, we can keep another length above it, keep another length above, keep another length above. And we keep on doing this till till we reach this the breadth of the rectangle. What does it mean? We have to add length. All of these are lengths. We have to add lengths b times. That means the area would be length. That's how you get the formulas. And so you should know all these formulas to have the basic things. and then you can have the more advanced things in yourself. That's it. See you next time.